수업시연 시작하겠습니다. Good afternoon, class. Today is our last class of this semester. Everyone must be excited for coming this winter vacation, right? Me too. And is there anyone who plans to travel this winter vacation? Please raise your hand. Wow, seems like many of you are plans to go to travel. Sounds cool. And speaking of travel plan, what do we do when we make a travel plan? Yes. Weather, place to visit, food, anything else? Oh, culture, clever answer. So like this, we can find weather, culture, place to visit, food, and so on. And we call this lifestyle. So we check their lifestyle when we make a travel plan. And speaking of travel, for today's class, we're going to travel to New Zealand to look at Auckland's lifestyle. Before looking at their lifestyle, let's read today's our goal first. Number 1. Students are able to know the lifestyle of Auckland by scanning the information. Number 2. Students are able to make Come to Korea pamphlet to your foreign friends. Great job. So first of all, before we're going to look at Auckland's lifestyle, we'll watch a short video and do some quiz. And then we'll read about what Auckland looks like. And lastly, we'll make Come to Korea pamphlet with your group to your foreign friends. Are you guys ready to dive into New Zealand? Let me hear your voice. Good. All right, let's start. So open your page 100. What do we see? Yes, we have OX quiz game, right? And what it is about? Thank you, Toko. It's about New Zealand. But we don't know much about Auckland in New Zealand, right? So before playing OX quiz, let's watch a short video about Auckland. Ready? Here we go. Click. Click. Okay, now let's play OX quiz game with your partner. But if there's a smart listener, you might notice that there were already answers in the video. If you couldn't find them, don't worry. It's just about the game, right? So you have 1 minute to play a game with your partner. Ready? Go. Time's up. Okay, now let's get to know about Auckland in New Zealand. Starting from number 1. What is the capital in New Zealand? Was it Auckland? No, it is wrong. The capital in New Zealand is Wellington. And number 2. Does New Zealand has 4 seasons like in Korea? Thank you, Hyunjong. Right. It is correct. It has 4 seasons like us. And number 3. Sky Tower is the tallest building in the world. Is it correct? No, it's not. It's the tallest building in New Zealand. And the last one, number 4. Maori are the native people in New Zealand. Is it correct? Yes, it's correct. Maori are the native people in New Zealand. Then, please raise the group who got all correct. Let me show you. Show me. Wow, almost all of you did all correct. Great job, everyone. Now, let's dive into Auckland lifestyle, shall we? Good. Go to the next page. What is the title said? Yes, Kia ora, Auckland. What is Kia ora? Yes, Kia ora means hi in English. So we're going to read this twice. For the first reading, what we're going to do? Yes, Yunju. Right, we're going to read it fast. We're going to read it quickly. So for this time, while you read, please find what is the purpose, what is the goal of this text. You have 2 minutes to read. Ready? Go. Okay, now, time is up. So who can tell me what is the goal of the text? Yes, Eugene? That's right, thank you. It's about introducing Auckland in New Zealand. So the writer wants to introduce their lifestyle, right? Great job. Okay, now we're going to read it again. Before we read, please look at the next page. Go to the next page. We can see 3 different categories. Starting on the left, weather, weather environment. Second, leisure activities and tourist attraction. In this tourist attractions, there are 3 different places. Sky Tower, Mountain Eden, and what was the last one? Yes, Maori Village. So, and for each category, we can see some empty words, right? So, for this time, we're going to find the empty words. So, for this time, shall we read quickly or carefully? Thank you, Soko. Right. For this time, we're going to read it carefully to complete these empty words. Alright? You have 6 minutes. If you have a question, please raise your hand so that I'll get you right away. Alright, let's start. Oh, yes, Eugene? Anything else? Anything else? What is it? You can find, what is it about? Oh, you can find the missing word on Sky Tower. And Yunju, did you find it? Oh, you find it. And could you show him your answer? Thank you very much. Okay, so everyone, if you can find the empty spaces, you can also ask to your partner, alright? Good. Keep going. Okay, now time's up. So before we check together, let's share your answer with your partner first. Sharing your answer with your partner. Okay, everyone did? Alright, okay, so now let's check the empty spaces. Okay, so let's start from weather and environment. What are the missing words? Thank you, Hyunjo. Is there are many hot springs and lakes, right? And what about the leisure activities? Soko, could you name the leisure activities? Yes, right. The Soko said people who live in Auckland value a balanced lifestyle. Thank you, Soko. Then let's move on to the tourist attraction. Starting from Sky Tower. Eugene, could you tell me what it is? Thank you, right. We can see amazing views at Sky Tower. And oh, then Yunju, Could you tell me the missing word in Mountain Eden? Mm-hmm. Right, thank you. It is scenery. Okay, and for the last one, is there anyone who can share the empty words? Oh, thank you, Jaehyuk. Jaehyuk said the first missing word is culture, and the second one is traditional food. Everyone did great job. Okay, so far we read about Auckland's lifestyle, and we got to know their lifestyle pretty much, right? And for this time, it's our time to introduce the Korea's lifestyle to our foreign friends. So here's the situation. So for this upcoming winter vacation, you're going to introduce your friend to Korea. And I brought some of the best cities to visit in Korea. Please go to the next page. And what we see, yes, we can see Seoul, Busan, and Jeju Island. So you will introduce one of the cities to your friend. Okay, so first, let's make group of four. Group one, two, group five. So now we have five different groups. For each group, please come in front. Who is the best game player? Please come in front. Okay, so here are the cards. Here's the cards. And in this card, I mixed it with those three cities randomly. So could you please pick up the cards? Please pick up the cards. Okay, now everyone have the card. And could you please show it to our classmate? Okay, so now everyone chose which city you want to introduce. Okay, please go back to your seat. Thank you. Now it's time to search for information. I got an example here. Please look at the example. For me, let's say I chose Seoul. I chose Seoul and I chose three different categories: location, environment, and last, places to visit. And what are they about? Yes, it's about lifestyle in Seoul. Okay, and here's the rules. You can choose different categories, like, let's say, you can choose different categories instead of location and environment. So let's say, like, you can change, like, you can choose food instead of using location. But you cannot change places to visit. And you must choose two different places to visit. For me, I chose Gyeongbokgung Palace and Seoul Namsan Tower. Then we can see four different information we need to find, right? And how many people for each group? Yes, we have four. So for each member of group, please choose the category you like to search. You have 1 minute to choose your category. Ready? Let's start. Okay, now time is up. So did you all choose your category? Great. And now you have 6 minutes to search for information. You can search them while using smartphone. And if you have a question, please raise your hand. Ready? Okay, let's start. If you have a question, please raise your hand. Oh, yeah, group two. What's the matter? Mm-hmm. Oh, you can. So, what's your group city? Oh, your group city is Busan. And what's your problem, Hyunjong? Uh-huh. You can think of environment in Busan, but Busan is pretty much similar to Seoul, so try to think of Seoul's environment. Or why don't you find it with your smartphone? Oh, you don't have battery. And Taylor, would you please borrow him your smartphone? Thank you very much. And if you need more help, please raise your hand. Okay, now time's up. So everyone seems like fine, found information. Then now let's move on to making a pamphlet time. For this section, I also got an example of the pamphlet. Here's a pamphlet. But just this is the example of the design. You don't need to make it like, just sorry my words. This is just a sample of design, so you don't need to worry about the design. And here's more important things. While you're making it, please put all three different categories you chose on section 2. So like for me, I chose location, environment, and place to visit, right? And all information must be in this pamphlet. So you have 8 minutes to make. When you're done, then we're going to please post it on your classroom blog as well. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's start. If you need help, please raise your hand. Okay, so time's up, everyone. Are you guys done? Please raise your hand. Okay, all groups are done. Great. And after finishing class, we already post the pamphlet on our school blog, right? So please visit our classroom blog to look at the other group's one, okay? Okay, so for today's class, we did OX quiz game, we're reading about Auckland's lifestyle, and lastly, we also made a Korean pamphlet to our foreign friends. So everyone did great job today. And finally, our last day of this semester is over. Hope you have a great vacation and see you on next year. Bye.